Welcome to 5-Minute Licks, where I teach you a very cool guitar lick that you can implement right into your own playing, and we do it in less than 5 minutes because, let's face it, you're a busy guitar player. You don't have time for long lessons and things like that. This week's lesson is a cool tapping lick. That's right, we're going to be using the right hand to be tapping on the fretboard as well, and it's a little 3-note per string minor lick that goes through the minor scale and up through the minor pentatonic and kind of expands as it goes. It's a very cool lick, and hopefully you can use it. All right, let's check out this week's lick. Here we go. All right, let's check that out one more time, a little slower so that you can hear what's going on. Here we go. All right, let's take a quick look at what's going on the fretboard here so we can look at the fingerings and things like that. First thing that I'm going to mention is that while this lick does sound super cool when you add heaps and heaps of distortion on it, it's important to practice and learn with more of a clean tone so you can make sure that you're getting the techniques correct. So I'm going to demonstrate this with a bit of a cleaner tone than the previous example. The other thing is that in this case we're going to be in the key of B minor, but you can of course, as always, move this up and down the neck as you need to when you change keys. So we're going to learn in B minor, but you can play it in any key. So let's first look at the notes that we're actually outlining before we get the right hand tapping involved here. So like I mentioned, this particular lick is in B minor. So we're going to start on the B here on the top string with our first finger on the 7th fret. And we're going to follow the B minor scale up, just B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G up the first 2 strings here. And you'll notice they have the same fret pattern here as you go up those 2 strings. Then as we continue up the scale, from the A to the B to the C sharp to the D to the E to the F sharp on the next 2 strings, we're actually stretching a little bit wider, and we're also mirroring on those 2 strings the exact same fret pattern. So now we're 5 frets apart, whereas we start at 4 frets apart here. Then when we get up to the last 2 strings, we're actually going to stretch out even further and use the notes of the B minor pentatonic, where we're going from the F sharp, the A, the B, and the B, and the D, and the E. And again, those 2 strings are mirroring each other in terms of frets. So we have a close together 4 fret pattern to start with on the first 2 strings, and then a 5 fret, a little bit wider stretch, and then a slightly wider minor pentatonic stretch on the next string. So rhythmically, even though we're doing 3 notes per string and we're doing them in groups of 6, it's not as simple as just going straight down. Like that. What we're doing is we're going down 3 strings, back up 1 string, and then down 2 more again. So, and then back, and then back, and then back. So even though it's 3 notes per string and we're always doing the same tapping pattern, this gives it a little bit more rhythmic displacement, which allows the beat to land a little bit differently every time. So 1 E and a 2 E and the 3 E and so on like that. Now the key to good smooth tapping is always to make sure that you're not putting pauses between notes and that everything is flowing smooth as you're going from string to string. So you're going to tap, pull off, hammer on. Then when you go to the next string, you're going to start with the tap again, but you want to make sure that this finger is ready to go for the pull off in the next string. So I put those on at the same time. Just like that. So that as you're moving from string to string, you don't really hear any difference in the notes as you're going from string to string. It's all just one long, smooth run of notes. Thanks for checking out this week's 5-Minute Licks. I hope you enjoyed that lick, and I hope it's something that you can use in your own playing and find exciting and musical ways to use it, and maybe even find ways to make it your own. That's the whole goal after all. Thanks for checking out these videos, and I hope you continue to check them out week after week. There'll be new content coming out every single week and new licks that you can plug into your playing every single week. Thanks for checking it out. Rock on. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe over here. That'll give you a heads up when more content is coming. There's more videos like this and much, much more. It would mean so much to me if you would subscribe. Thank you so much.